the first time that we met, I didn't know about her demo account. So she made like 8 demo money. And again, so that's what it's for too. Yeah. I thought it's real. So you see, I'm going home with the hype, this thing, I'm gonna be making a lot of money and all that. And now I gave her the money. We agreed she'll be giving me like a payout every Thursday. She gave me a payout the first Thursday. And the second Thursday it was gone.
Everyone in your family is a trip.
Yeah, okay, I'm giving them 6.
This video has been sponsored by Safaricom Hook. They're giving you 1 GB for only 10 shillings. Dial star 555 hash and get 1 GB for 10 shillings for 3 hours. That means that you can be able to comfortably watch this podcast and even 2 other more. How cool is that? Discover Webiako on YouTube by buying 1 GB for only 10 shillings with Safaricom Hook.
The Mind of a Trader podcast, where we outthink the market.
Inakuwaje watu wangu nguvu, mimi naitwa presenter Ali, your entertainment PA. The A is always for amazing. Siku zote natia bidii kuhakikisha kwamba nakuletea stories tofauti, and each day we are always bringing successful, profitable forex traders ambao wanakuja kushare their journey. And today we have none other than Noni Trades. I'm sure kwamba umemuona pale TikTok sana. She's very consistent upande huo, lakini wacha introduce to sizungumze sana. Introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Noni Trades, and that's my business name. My real name is Peggy. Yeah, I'm a forex trader, 4 years now.
Wow.
Full-time
Forex trader. Interesting. So I normally ask people this question. When was the first time you stumbled upon Forex? And also, when did you decide to get into Forex as a full-time job?
Okay, so the first time I saw a Forex chart was back in 2018. But I didn't know it's something that I would do because a friend of mine was doing it. And they kept on telling me, go. So I never really imagined me doing it. And that stuck in my mind for quite some time until 2021 now. So that's when I decided, I was looking at things ways that I can do online. And that's when I started. You see, when you start doing corner vitally, you want to do maybe on YouTube, you start seeing ads. So I started seeing ads, the Forex, and that's how I started.
Yeah, I'm sure you started purely on some flashy lifestyle.
Yeah, that is it. That is exactly what made me want to know more about it.
Yeah,
because I saw it and the lifestyle, I got it.
You're like, this is what I want.
This is what I want, yeah, because actually I hated employment. I've never been employed. So I was just looking for something that I can be doing at home,
Yeah.
Online.
Okay. Now, before, in 2018, uliona, Kailenga. 2019, I think the flashy lifestyle sold something to you. Would you say it's one of the main reasons why you are like, I have to get into this?
Yeah, and again, the financial freedom that comes with trading. Yeah, that is it. The financial freedom.
Yeah. So what was your journey like once you started, getting into Forex?
Wow, interesting. Now, when I started, for me, I started with, you see, I've seen the ads, yeah? And I thought now it's gonna be easy. But I went and I opened a trading account, which was, I thought it's trading, but I was on a platform called Online Trade, maybe if you know it. So that is where I started with Online Trade. And then, tukafanya kazi kidogo, and it was tricky because you are getting like, you're supposed to predict where maybe your USD is going to in a certain period of time, like 5 minutes. Can't remember the latest few time out. Within like 5 minutes, you're supposed to know where USD is going to go. So that didn't work for me. Of course, I had to look to something else. That is when I knew about signals. Yes, so I started doing signals, and also it didn't work for me because the person that I was getting signals from, I think he was not from Kenya. Yeah. So I would get signals at usiku, and I would miss them. I just wake up and trade. So it was so hectic. And then I was so like, let me just try something else. So a friend of mine, you see, when you're passionate upon something, you start talking about it. Yes. Call WhatsApp. So I was doing that. I was posting about trading on my WhatsApp. Then a friend of mine told me, I know someone who does it. And I was so excited. Because I know, and now I think I have someone I can relate to, someone I can meet physically. Because all this time, I don't know. I didn't actually know people are trading. Yeah. I didn't know about it. So, and then, because even the ads I saw, as it was again, people, guys, you buy in Nigeria. Yeah. So then I started we planned a meetup with a lady. She introduced me to robots. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So now I'm doing robots now.
Yeah.
So I purchased one. Then she told me you don't have to learn it. A robot can do it for you. It's so excited. And I went home because I was still living with my parents. I went home. I told my parents about it, and we bought it. And I deposited some amount.
How much was the what?
It was 100 USD. Oh no, the robot. I think it was like 5K or 5K or 10K. I can't remember very well. But now the first deposit was around $100.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which you lost.
Of course. Of course, I lost it. Yeah, I did. And then the lady, she would post the name. The robot is working very well on her WhatsApp. So I went to ask her, why is it mine is not working?
But yours is working.
Yeah. So she told me I can actually trade for you. God, that's now another idea that I saw it was amazing. Because, the first time that we met, I didn't know about her demo account. So she made like 8M demo money. And again, so that's what yeah. I thought it's real. So you see, I'm going home with the hype, testing, I'm gonna be making a lot of money and all that. And now, I gave her the money. Well, we agreed she'll be giving me like a payout every Thursday. She gave me a payout the first Thursday. And the second Thursday, it was gone. Like,
How much did you give back to trade for it?
it was around 40K. Yeah. And it was not my money.
It was whose money?
My clients, of course.
Hey.
Yeah.
Umewambia tunamoka na hii kitu.
Of course, I actually told my dad that I started around November, so I told them that next year around March, I'll be getting them like a new card. Yeah. So you see, I'm promising them, but then my parents and my partner and everyone, they have been really supportive and they have believed in me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she gave you the first payout?
Yeah, just the first payout, which was around 9,000. Yeah.
Then?
Then she told me she also lost money.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the 40K is gone.
The 40K is gone.
You just made 9,000.
Yeah.
Interesting. So ideally, she just gave you money from the 40,000.
Yeah. But she just took my money and I got her to 9,000.
Okay. So you didn't follow up, like, let me see how you traded it, how you...
No, I didn't, because it's also someone who was... You see, someone had connected me to her. So I couldn't reach her till... Again, if she wanted to, like, I can help her too. Yeah.
Yeah. Then what did you do?
So now, I still used robots, yeah? Still purchased robots.
Another one?
People, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember the people who are giving us the robots, because I had a friend of mine about robots at Corners Jackie Dogo. They'd say that kuna robots natokea leo usiku, so we make sure we get the robots. Because I don't know about robots, vizuri, but I think it was, what I was thinking is, when you get it, immediately imetolewa, maybe to work hapo kidogo.
Okay.
Yeah. Something like that. So we made sure that we are getting the robots immediately. Zimetolewa. So we did that for quite some time, and it did work out. But it would, you would get some money, blow it. Yeah.
Wow. And at what point now did you decide, you know what, I'm tired of these things, I just want to learn Forex trading?
Yeah, sure. So now I'm tired of losing, and I've also tried reaching out to some of the traders, but the cost was very expensive. at that time because I didn't have the money. So I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna do it myself, and I started learning. Now, when I started learning, I just went to YouTube, because I decided to do it manually, not using the robots. So I started with a dog called Renatero. That's where I first found. He has a course there. I did that course.
You paid for it, was it?
No, it was free. I didn't have money.
No. Yeah.
Funny thing, you have money to
buy robots.
to buy robots and to give people money, but ya kusoma hauna. Oh, so that was me as well. So I didn't have money to pay for mentorship, and I started learning alone. So I did that course, that guy Regateo, and then I went to Baby Peeps, but they are just basics, So there's zile vitu ngumu kabisa zimesoma. So, but I didn't start with that. So I started with Regateo, I did the course, but I would still use it, support and resistance, all those strategies. Before now, I started ICT.
Yeah. Would you say those resources up to date, would you say they were valuable at some point?
Yeah, they were. Because me meeting ICT, there's no way. You see, ICT concepts, they are a bit complex. So, and I didn't have someone to teach me the introduction. So, yeah, it was very, very important for me to learn the basics, how trading works, how price is being shown by candlesticks, all that.
Yeah.
So, I really needed that.
Yeah. The reason I'm asking this question is because we realize that most people shy away or run away from actually getting into the knowledge part. They just want the money part. How important would you say is knowledge to anyone who wants to get into the trading field?
Okay, to anyone who wants to trade, knowledge, because the more you escape from getting the knowledge, the more you're going to lose. And all this money, you would have used it maybe to fund your accounts, but you find yourself, you're losing a lot because you're chasing after the money. Actually, if you want to make money, just detach from the money and just focus with the skills. The skills are going to take you far in the trading industry. Yeah.
Okay. Now, you told us about ICT concepts. Would you explain to us, like a baby, like layman's language, what are ICT concepts?
So for ICT, we're just looking at liquidity and what we call imbalances. So for ICT traders, we believe that price moves to fulfill two conditions, which is to take liquidity and to rebalance imbalances. So we need to understand where the imbalance is. How can I identify an imbalance on my chart and raise liquidity? Yeah, so that is what you do. That is all about ICT concepts. Yeah.
Is it something you'd say it's hard to master?
It's not actually hard. I think most people say it's hard, but it's not hard. The reason they say that is because ICT himself, when you're listening to him, it will be so hard. Because Kona nawapigia story mingi, there's a lot of stories before he actually delivers the information. So you have to be, and then the videos are so many.
And so long.
Yeah, and so long. 2 hours you're listening. Yeah, there are so many. So I think it's not hard if you really want to, especially if you don't have the money to pay for mentorship. You don't have a choice. Oh.
Yeah. Speaking of, the video, there's so many.
Yeah.
It comes to a point that as a beginner trader, I'm looking at, I want to learn Forex. And there are so many people teaching knowledge out there. The knowledge is not, it is everywhere and it's so much. Is there a way that you would advise a trader or an upcoming trader to be able to filter out? Because the knowledge comes, but it's so much nice.
Yep. So there's a lot of strategy or knowledge that I don't have anything against any strategy. I think any strategy will work. If you're consistent with it, if you're disciplined, it's gonna work in there. But just focus with one. If you're doing ICT, just focus with ICT. If you're doing SMC, just focus with it and refine it kabisa. You don't have to keep on jumping because a lot of knowledge again. Knowledge is good, yeah? But now ikikuwa mingi, it's gonna confuse you per market. It will come, you're analyzing your chart. You can't be able to come up with a signal, a buy or sell signal, because you're seeing this, your SMC is telling you this, your ICT is telling you this, so you'll be confused. So for me, I would advise you just stick to one. If it's ICT, just go with ICT. Support and resistance, just go with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have maybe the main reason or a particular reason which make you stick with ICT?
Yeah, I think I do. The first, for me, you see, I'm just coming out from learning is support and resistance, yeah. But the first time I listened to ICT, the first video, that already made me like I knew this is what I want, because it was so precise in terms of precision. Like he says, the market is going here and it's gonna drop, and that is what I'm seeing on the chart. So that is all I needed. I needed that kind of precision in the market.
Yes. Yeah. So did you ever use other strategies since then, Pakale, or you just got stuck with ICT?
I just got stuck with ICT. That's what I've been using for quite some time, and year to year, and but it's reached a point. You have to stop learning.
Yes.
You have now to decide it's time, because the learning utalan. Yeah, but you now have to decide that I want to start executing and doing it myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And now, I'm sure you are aware that sometimes getting the knowledge is one thing, but also practicing what you've learned is another thing.
Yes.
If you went through some challenges, from that transition.
Yeah, of course, because ICT is telling us going look for this specific criminal market, and you will see it. We pass it won't work out. Maybe I didn't know that be like expert traders also make losses. Like for me, not if you become like experienced, I would say expert, yeah. I'd say experienced. If you become very experienced, then you don't make losses. But I came to realize that you do. You do make losses.
So once you got in, did you make money immediately?
No, of course I made losses. Because also I started with the one entry model. There are so many entry models for ICT. So you see, I started with a specific one. So I was missing a lot of moves because it would always form. And ICT, when I was learning, he was saying that it forms every day. So for me, not like that is enough. But I came to realize it doesn't form every day. Yeah. So you have to have, I still had to go back and learn other entry models inside of the ICT.
Yeah. Okay. And this whole time you're doing ICT, are you scalping? Are you day trading? Are you swinging?
I was scalping. I was using 1 minute. 1 minute time frame. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Imagine, and because you see, you're doing what your mentor is doing. That is what he does. He's even using 15 seconds. So that is exactly what utajipata pia wewe. You're either trading the same concepts zilizofunzwa na your mentor, or you're just using the same type.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Then uka switch to day trading.
Yeah, now as I progress as a trader, of course, I changed my trading style from scalping now to swing trading. So day trading is what.
Yes.
But right now, I'm doing day trading.
Day trading.
Yeah.
So
And a bit of swing.
And a bit of swing. So you wouldn't go back to scalping?
Scalping, I would. But the 1 minute time frame, really,
Okay.
yeah.
Let's talk about this time that you've learned the strategy, you're already trading. What are the profits looking like?
The profits are amazing, but again, I didn't have a huge capital.
Yes.
You know, the capital, if you're having huge capital, of course, zitainamisha na profits zapo. And again, I didn't have that ability to keep accounts. Yes. Because I'm like being given money to trade by your parents. By my parents. So siwezi enda flip accounts. I cannot be just flipping accounts. I'm wasting money. Also, I developed as a trader being a very good risk manager because of that. Yeah. So the profits I would get, hazikuwa mingi sana, but they were good. They sustained me at that time.
Okay. So did you get to a point where you're telling your parents, right now we're making money?
Yeah, sure.
And how was it for them?
Of course, we started making money. We even opened more accounts. Kila mtu petu alikuwa na accounts.
Yet.
And I would give them signals.
Okay. And they would work.
Yeah, and they actually know how to do it. My mom, even now, they still have accounts.
Everyone in your family is a trader.
Yeah, okay, I'm giving them six.
Yeah.
But they don't know the analysis part, but because they've been with me through all the journey, if I tell them to sell, to close, TPs, all that, they'll do that comfortably.
So they know how to place a buy stop,
They do.
trailing stop loss. They
Yeah.
know all that, but they do not know how to analyze the market. So would you say that's a good place for someone? Maybe they have the money and they have someone like Noni who can be selling the signals.
No, I think you mean depending its signals. That depends with you as a trader. How long do you want to do this? Because for them, they cannot be able to learn, honestly, up easy. But if you're young and you still have time to learn, just learn it. Don't depend on anyone. Because for me, I was depending on signals, but then I came to realize that sometimes your signal provider will just decide not to send the signals. So that means you also want to make money that day. Yeah. And so you have to learn it.
Yeah. So you were making money and sometimes you were losing.
Yeah.
You did tape. How long did it take for you to become profitable?
I think in my third year, that's when I started seeing changes. Because you see, I'm doing it alone. There's a lot of trying and error is of which was because and then another thing that I was doing, I'm seeing the setup in which tumefunza, and I want to try it on my little account. Of course, hiyo inanifanya niende nyuma kidogo. So, and my third year, I would see at least I'm stable in terms of knowledge and making profits. Sure.
Okay. You talked about flipping accounts.
Yeah.
Have you ever flipped an account?
No.
Have you ever tried?
I've never even tried. I think I'm a good risk manager.
Risk manager. Okay. Let's talk about the risk management itself. Yeah. What is a good risk management in terms of percentage?
Okay, in terms of percentage, I'd say 1:2% is okay. But now, when you say 1:2%, on $1,000 account, does it make sense?
Yes.
Because how are you telling me I've deposited $1,000 and you're telling me to risk 10? Doesn't make sense. So for the 1 to 2%, I think it works best for maybe bigger firms here, or if you have a bigger account. If you have $1,000, then maybe 50 or something, because you have to know how is your strategy, how does it deliver in terms of win rates. Yes. If I'm able to get 5 losses, your account within how many trades tafanya your account to lose? Yeah. If I get losses consecutively. So I think that is something you should consider when you're using easy accounts $1,000. Okay.
Yeah. So as someone who uses good risk management, you clearly don't use the leverage provided by the brokers.
No. For me, I'm just risking my accounts. Then I'm comfortable with the risk. And if I lose, I won't have to feel anything like you may lose a lot of money. Itaanza kunirudisha nyuma. And also, I'm doing a lot of prop funds. Okay. Yeah. So you see, for prop funds, you have a specific amount that you're not supposed to use in a death. Yeah. So that one also keep
In shape.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. For how long have you been doing performs?
The first one was back in 2023. I did my Forex funds, and then they closed down just when I passed. I didn't even make it to pay out. Wakafunga. Then, so I've saved from 2023 years. Yeah, that was my first one.
How is it looking?
It's good. Yeah, it's amazing, and getting payouts. I can't complain at all.
Yeah. But do you still have broker accounts?
Yeah. I do have a
Can you trade with them?
Yes, I do. Okay, so even demo transitioning, you see a demo account is acquire 100,000, but now you'll be funding 50. So that one also requires a different mindset for you to be managing that accounts. So if you are if you are trading a demo account and you are learning, treat it as your account. So if you cannot be able to fund 100,000, why are you working the 100,000? Also, you see, when you are trading and now we start getting this huge capital, it's usually very difficult because someone who is managing umezoea $100 and then now you're transitioning to $10,000 maybe as your capital. it's not the same. Because utapata 100,000 umeenda loss ya really 3,000 your cut is minus 3,000, you're just okay. But fale utapoa, unaona advance a lot of money. So just if you are demo trading, which is okay, but don't do it for a long time, a lot of learning is gonna be the real accounts. So don't be there for a long time. Yeah. So just treat that demo account as your account. If you are drawdown, sets a certain drawdown. Not supposed to go on a certain percentage as my drawdown. And set stop losses as well. Because there's a lot of hopes zenye come from you seeing the demo account. You think it's gonna be the same kwa real account. But it's because they were decided to make a you don't even place the stop losses. If you want to learn with a demo account, then I would advise you just treat it as a real account.
Yes.
Yeah.
You mentioned something, and I think it's important to mention also. You mentioned that you are used to making $200, maybe $100 a day. Now your account is really huge, probably 10,000, 20,000, 50,000. Do you think at some point you need to refine your trading psychology? Because this is like a lot of money you're trading.
Yeah, of course. Because you see, sometimes if you don't refine it, utapona close mapema. Ama, you see, as night drawdown, it is the same percentage on a small account.
Yes.
Same pips, but because this account is huge, to come minus 3,000. So you need to be able to balance that. And so it's good you refine a trading psychology course because it's the same pips. That is what I'm saying. It's the same pips, but here because the account is big, you've used a huge account, so it's very difficult. You might see that a small change going across not loss. So just know that now you're dealing with a bigger account and be ready for that.
Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate your time. I hope you guys have actually learned from non-trades. Been a long time coming. I think I texted her last year and we were able to get the interview this year. So guys, siku rahisi pia ipande. Anyway, what is the biggest advice you've ever gotten out there as a forex trader?
The best thing
Biggest forex trading advice.
because
Fine give out there, yeah.
and one is for the ladies who want to trade trading. Don't be intimidated by Jella. The market doesn't really care about it, Jella. So if you are trading, and the trading psychology, whether it's on male or female, it's the same. So don't be intimidated, and just know that even experienced traders they make losses because that is something very deep. Like I don't know why it wasn't in my head at that time. So for me, small losses I would feel it break me. But also another advice I give is that take that loss as a lesson. That is something that you paid for. If I make a loss, I'm analyzing my losses and I'm looking at was it avoidable or it's just a normal loss, because there are normal losses na kuna zile losses you did something wrong. So if it is something wrong, just know that it's like official you've paid for. It's a class, and you continue paying for that class until let's go to learn. So the more you adjust and stop making those mistakes, concentration kulipia.
Wow. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming once more. And as I said, the video has been sponsored by Windsor Brokers, the broker that I do recommend. You can sign up through the links in my description. I've pinned her contact, I've pinned her social media platforms on the comment sections. Guys, you know how we do. Go there, follow her, tell her in Bitcoin by Predator Ari event classes. Feel free to reach out to her because this is someone I also do recommend, and I feel like she knows the matters pretty well. So if you're looking at getting to understand, getting to master the ICT concepts, I do recommend her. My name is Predator Ali, and I'll see you guys in next video.